We have studied hard and we have done our exam. Now it's time to go over the answers of the Ninetales legend and what's that got to do with us. Welcome to the conclusion of the Renegade arc, I'll call it. What's going on, guys? It's Ninetale here and welcome back to another video. For this video, we're going to be doing episode 10 of the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Red Rescue Team playthrough. In the last episode, we went through I think it was the Frosty Forest, and there was another one, I can't remember the name of, Snowy Path. The first of which had Articuno to basically go against, and the second one was just a fun little filler route. We also have Absol, who joined us, who's now called Absolution. So he's done enough ribbon collecting in the other games, and now he's back here to lend us his power. But yeah, today, as mentioned, we're going to find out just exactly this whole journey has come to. Nope, it's not the final battle, and nope, it's not the final episode, but it does conclude this little saga, or even just part of the story. So let's just go. You coming, Blake? Oh, we gotta talk to Blake. Oops. Hey, hi Nate Cinders. Are you ready? Yep. Which way should we go? No. Mount Freeze? Which way should we go? Mount Freeze or Snowpath? What did I do before then? We definitely did the Frosty Forest, where Articuno was. Was it Snowpath? Whatever, we're gonna do Snowpath one more time if we haven't. And it looks as though we already have. It's literally the same thing, it's filler. It's for an extra level or two, which is exactly why I'm here. Well, I just want to show off because we're never gonna be able to come here again. So yeah, we've got Absolution here to basically lend us his power, like I mentioned. It's fantastic. Of all the Pokemon, they give you Absol. Ruby and Sapphire, Absol is a nightmare to find, but in this game they give you one for free! Whatever. I haven't said it yet, but I hope you're enjoying this series so far. If you are, then that's fantastic. Feel free to drop a wee like and a wee comment down below. It helps the channel continue the way it is, or develop in the future, as I say in literally every single video. Take that! Did you see that? That was excellent. Yeah, we're just gonna have to be careful with Absolution. Try and make sure that he doesn't see any battles. Not yet, anyways. Let him heal up a little bit. This is a short dungeon, so the threats that we face don't last that long. Although, in saying that, the next dungeon has pretty much the same Pokemon, same levels and all, so we're not really out the woods, so to speak. What the? Isn't this where we started from? I guess that path we took just loops back to where it started. It looks like we have to get over Mount Freeze to move on. Nate Cinders, let's do our best. Yep, let's go. Which way should we go? Mount Freeze, of course. Let's do our best to reach the peak. Yeah, look at this. Much better looking. It looks more Articuno-y. Which... why was Articuno in a forest? Couldn't Articuno have been here? This feels promising for Articuno. This should have been... the last dungeon should have been Ninetales. Yeah, I think yeah. Those iron barbs are actually... no, not iron barbs, spiky barbs. No, the iron thorn, that's it. They're good. They're actually much better than gravel rock, to the point where I don't even want gravel rock. They actually are pretty useful. They are pretty strong compared to gravel rock. But iron thorns, iron barbs, whatever they're called, iron spike. That's it. That's what I'm thinking of. Iron spikes. They, wow, they can one-hit kill some enemies if you're lucky. They are strong. But the only drawback is, unlike the gravel rocks, they can only be thrown in one direction. They can't be thrown across the room like the gravel rocks can. So, yeah. That's why, when we use them, we've got to make sure that we know that they're in front of us. You are rude, but I leveled up so I can't complain. Oh, brown gimme. But yeah, we leveled up. Level 23. I don't even know what level Absol is. I think Absol... Can I check? He's in my team, so... Yeah, level 20. I thought it would be level 24 or 25 for some reason. Sometimes when you get Pokemon to join you, they're either stronger or weaker than you through level alone. So really, I don't know. It's just... Either way, they're usually the level that you'd expect them to be. Like, they're usually the same level that you are. Unless you're speedrunning or something and levels are just that levels, that they just don't matter, I don't know. Max Elixir, we are not going to let this pass us by. Oh, that's right, we got Giga Drain in the last episode. Just get rid of the apple, honestly. I don't want to, but the Max Elixir is going to help. Okay, so Sandstorm now, that's not good. The XP here is decent. I mean, to be fair, I haven't gone over the Pokemon. We obviously have the Swablues, which... Swablu, cute as they are, the XP they give us is not really going to be the best. We do have some evolved Pokemon. We've seen Pupitar and Shelgon. And, oh, a seal! Right, what's this? Stamina Band. Ah, Reviver Seed! Yes! Which reminds me, and I'm quite happy about this. We've went through our entire adventure since being on the run, and we've not had to use a Reviver Seed. I shouldn't have said that. But yeah, seriously though, we still have that same one that we started this adventure with, which I'm glad about because, yeah, it would put me under a lot of pressure if we lost it. Right, you may have flinched, but I'm still going to knock out Seal. No, I knew that was going to happen. It's my fault, I did say it. Oh yeah, I forgot. I did say it was going to happen. It was not. I'm stupid. Of course, I had to do that, but whatever. It's done now, and at least, yeah. Well, technically, that was our first defeat in this series on camera. That is. No, I was trying to get my moves up. Yeah, I have suffered losses, not me or Blake, but Pokemon that we're trying to recruit. It took me ages to get a Weedle back in. What was the dungeon? Was it Giant Silent Chasm? Yeah, because they just kept dying. I swear, they just kept getting knocked out. It was like my third or fourth Weedle that actually stuck around to the end. So yeah, that was my first one on camera, but levitate, yeah. Yeah, that was my first one on camera. That's what I'm trying to say. Oh, you're still around? Take this! Oh, you knocked yourself out. Okay. Hey, what's it doing? Down it goes. Reviver! Yes! I'm gonna eat the seed that was the former reviver seed. Nothing happened except it gave me slightly more belly. Yeah. And now it's snowing. Not hail, thankfully. Snow and hail are two different things in this game, apparently. One causes damage, the other one... I think the other one just increases the power of ice type moves. I think that's all it does. I honestly don't know what snow really does. Right, no, we're not gonna do that. We know that Chimecho knows takedown, so I'm still gonna use Growl because I don't want to waste a turn moving forward. And at least Blake is here to do damage. Not to mention, Absol now has revealed that it knows quick attack, so that's all the more reason why this is good. Especially because we can't recruit anyone. There's no sense of stay away, don't attack. I'm taking them out to recruit them, that kind of thing. It's just like, if you use quick attack, you use quick attack here. Oh, gummy. Like, fine. It helps, if anything. Thank you! It helps. Yeah. Zangoose and Vigoroth. They will be good for XP. 147. You didn't even get knocked out. How did you? Okay. Oh, what? That's not a lot, actually. I was kind of under the impression it'd be 150 or something. You know, something a bit more than that. Ah, there's another Vigoroth. Oh, give me back. Ember. Well, whatever, I mean, XP's XP. It's still good XP for this part of the game. So I shouldn't really complain on that part. It's still XP, one step closer for us leveling up. And once we get past this part of the story, it's going to be a bit more lax. There's not much that can be done after this part, this dungeon really, because it's kind of like a rest period, if you will. There's things that don't get me wrong, there's still story progression. There are still things that do get done, but there's no sense of urgency from that point. So, yeah. 1 second. Okay, that's it, back to normal. So, yeah, there is story progression after this point, of course, but it's not like... Oh, it's not like a slacking coming at us. Yeah, you healed up most of that damage, not all of it, but it still is truant. Slacking with the power of a god only does 9 HP of damage. Oh, Viper's here. Of course, I run out of bone clubs now. Pardon me. I'm going for it, Nath Cinders. That's not what I was trying to do. I was trying to waste the time, but... Oh, okay. Hang on, that reminds me. Yeah, your moves are still set from the battle with Articuno. Yeah, it's not gonna last long considering Shed Skin. However, the growling is still going to take effect, so... Yeah, take that, Seviper, I was about to call it Ekans. Wrong Pokemon! I don't even know how many floors there are up here. There is a part of the story that's coming up very soon. I am very excited about. I've always been excited about it. I won't say much apart from it involves blue Pokemon. That's all I'll say. Blue Pokemon. We are halfway there. We're gonna save here for safety measures. And we're back. Let's keep going. We're not gonna slow down. Mount Freeze Peak. Wow, we've got quite a bit of money. Think of how many places we could buy. Probably one if we spend it so much on... Spend it on one of the more expensive ones. And if I remember, I do have... Oh, Lily. I do have some... in the Felicity Bank, actually. So I'm certainly not short on money. So yeah, I think we'll have something, like well over 6,000 anyways. Yeah, it's not rich, but it's something. I mean, come on. I can still get something. I can either get a lot of the cheaper ones or go for the dearer ones. Either way, I want to get them all. I don't think I'm going to recruit every Pokemon though in this series. I want to... The aim of this series is, of course, do the main story. There's some stories from the post-game that I definitely want to do, like the Mirage storyline. I really want to do, like a Spinda one. There are some dungeons that I want to show off with legendaries. Blake leveled up, which is fantastic. Some dungeons have 99 floors. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna do those. The only reason for me to do those is to show them off. If I actually show those dungeons off, I'm only gonna show what I get through. I'm not gonna go out my way to do the full 99 floor dungeons if it takes forever to do it. So I will show that's for later on. I just need to get to the story. We finally arrived. This is the summit, isn't it? I wonder where Ninetales is. There they are. I've spotted Nath Cinders. Alright, I see them. It's them. Alakazam, Tyranitar and Charizard. Alakazam! It's about time. We finally caught up to you. Your fugitive act dragged us all the way out here? Pipe down, Tyranitar. We can finally settle things here. I can barely contain myself. I'm itching for a fight. Are you part Saiyan? Blake, don't think badly of me. As one fire type to another, I don't know how to show mercy. Nath Cinders, I don't wish for this conclusion, but this too is fate. The role of a rescue team is to help bring peace. We will crush you with every shred of our power. Get them. Cease this at once! Huh? That face. What's more zigzaggy, the background or Alakazam's whiskers? Ninetales? What? Ninetales? That's Ninetales? The legend? It was real? Cease fighting at once, Alakazam. They are My guests, tell us, Ninetales, who was the human that appeared in your legend? Talk about getting straight to the point, Alakazam. No, even before that, was the legend itself a true event? Depending on your reply, I may have no choice but to eliminate them. Whether they consider my curse to be a legend or not, I care not. However, it did happen. Many years ago, I tried to lay a curse on a human. It was then, however, that Gardevoir, the human's partner, dashed in. It selflessly bore the full brunt of the curse meant for the human. Then, the human did a selfish and cowardly thing. They abandoned Gardevoir and fled. The human eventually became a Pokemon. Transformed into a Pokemon, the human lives on. And that human would be... Who was the human that you speak of? 8 Cinders? You may relax. It is not you. What? Just now? What did you just say? 8 Cinders is not the human that appears in the legend. That is what I said. What? Aww, poor Blake. I mean, I say poor Blake. I mean, yeah, because he's went through so much, and now look, how it's ended. He's... What's happening to me? I'm too tensed up to move. Deep breaths. In, out. In, out. In, out. Oh wow! Fantastic! That's sweet, honestly. That's great! I knew that Nate Cinders wasn't involved. I knew it! There's no way that Nate Cinders would do those terrible things. I have another thing to say. It was true that I foretold of the world's balance becoming unstable. However, that human becoming a Pokemon and the world's balance are not linked in any way. Because of the natural calamities, it exists elsewhere. Hey, you! You were wrong! I love how the flames on Cyndaquil's back are there on the little image. Look at that. You were wrong to hound and harass Nate Cinders. We apologise. We're sorry. We got worked up by that Gengar. No, I suspected Gengar right from the start. Unlike you, Charizard. Nate Cinders just doesn't look like the treacherous type. If only that were true. But I must say, you are to be commended for prevailing through this cruel journey and discovering the truth and battling a couple of giant scary birds along the way. Impressive, Nate Cinders. Excellent! I knew I was right! Huh? Oh, but wait! Then why did Nate Cinders turn into a Pokemon? I understand that Nate Cinders isn't the human from that legend. Then, how do you explain Nate Cinders becoming a Pokemon? Nate Cinders? Who are you? I introduced myself in every single video, dude. I know it's been only 10 videos, but come on, lad. I say my name every single time. I know what he means. I know, I'm sorry. I know exactly what he means. The ground's heaving. Quake! You're a flying type. Okay, to be fair, Charizard's just sitting there on the ground. The world's crust is shifting. the natural calamities worsening, and the shifting of the ground. It will awaken the beast that embodies the ground, the beast that sleeps deep underground. Groudon will be awakened. What? Groudon is rising? Groudon? What is that? What's a Groudon? One of the best dang legendaries out there. And that's before Primal. A legendary Pokemon that has been spoken only in myths. It is said it is the Pokemon that raised the lands, masses, and created continents. It is said to have taken to sleep after catastrophic battles with its archenemy Kyogre, who is equally as important to me as Groudon. If Groudon were to get loose, this would be chaos. There would be chaos. It must be stopped. We will go. We'll go too. No, you must remain behind. Groudon is far more powerful than any Pokemon you have faced. Leave it to us. That's how it goes. You go back to your rescue team base for a well-earned rest. Don't worry about us. We didn't get our gold rank the easy way. We'll get the job done, and we'll be back before you know it. Fine. We're off to quell Groudon. But then, the thing is, if we go back now and just go, oh, we're all fine, you know, I'm not the human that's in the myths. Me being here has nothing to do with the calamities, you know, all that stuff. Who's gonna believe us if Alakazam's team isn't with us? Perhaps Absol's the only one that can actually vouch for us, but even at that, when they discover that Absol's with us, if Absol even comes with us, they may just think that Absol is just covering for us, so I suppose we just ought to see. And thus, Alakazam's team made their way underground to quell the awakened Groudon. Meanwhile, cleared of all suspicion, Nath Cinders' team put an end to their long and arduous journey and returned to their welcomed rescue team base. Welcoming. We are going to save, yes. Meanwhile, back in Pokemon Square, I see 2 green Pokemon, 2 purple Pokemon, and 2 Pokemon that have nothing in common. You lot, why aren't you out there hunting down Nath Cinders' team? I mean, have you seen the Pokemon here? And what about you? That's easy for you to say. It's too much for us. They say Nath Cinders' team has gone way far out there. If we went, the best we could hope for is maybe the Lapis Cave? I joined the chase, but they fled into Mount Blaze. For the life of me, I can't go in there, and that's where I lost their trail. I'm a grass type, see? Fire doesn't agree with me at all. I don't know what became of Nath Cinders' team after that, but those fugitives, to think they would risk Mount Blaze. They've grown up tough. I can't keep up. What a spineless lot you are. You're so full of big talk, Gengar. What about your team, Gengar? Oh, I said Gengar twice. You just hang around in the square and don't do a thing. Walk the talk. You guys go. We're out of that picture. Our role is to receive word about Nath Cinders' demise. Just appointed yourself that. Oh my gosh! Oh my goodness! Oh, Medicham. Medicham? What's the word? Nath Cinders! Nath Cinders is... Oh, finally! We're finally rid of Nath Cinders. No! It's the opposite! Nate Sanders is back! What did you say? Hello, and Absol is with us, hooray! Hey! Over there! Nate Sanders! They're back? Hi everyone, we're back! Whew, we finally made it back. We've been gone for so long. It feels kind of nostalgic to be back in the square, Nate Sanders, I'll say. Hey, Blake. It's you, Gengar. It's been a while. What's with that smug confidence? Maybe. Gengar, everything you said was completely wrong. Nate Sanders had nothing to do with it. Nate Sanders was innocent. What? Is that true? Yep, we met Ninetales and asked. Nate Sanders isn't the human from the legend. We're back because we discovered the truth. Wait a second! You can't be trusted yet. If you're going to make that claim, let's see some proof. Proof? That's right, some hard evidence. Let's see some proof. Come on, out with it. Proof? We don't have any proof. We have Absol. It's too bad you don't have any proof. You came back for us so we could get rid of you easier. How conveniently foolish. Now, fellow Pokemon, here's your chance to get rid of Nate Sanders. What's wrong, everyone? Don't you want to be rid of Nate Sanders? I always believed in Nate Sanders. You don't fool me. If you got rid of me, there'd be no more videos, I'm afraid. I'm out. I was saved by Nate Sanders' team before. I joined the chase with a heavy heart because of your urging. I simply can't think of Nate Sanders being bad in any way. I've had enough too. I believe Nate Sanders. Really, it was Blake who said it, but you know, I know what you mean. Yeah, that's right. Who needs proof? Thanks you lot. Everyone. Extra, read all about it. Whee! What is this? It looks like a newspaper, doesn't it? You don't say. Okay, I'll read it aloud. Let's see. Pokemon News Extra. Nate Sanders innocent. Nate Sanders met with Ninetales under the watchful eye of Alakazam, and proved that it had nothing to do with the human in the legend. As a result, Gengar's claims were found to be malicious lies. End. I almost read that perfectly, actually. You rotten! Run! It's a dead end, lads and ladettes. It's a dead end. Stop, you liar! You coned us. You coned us. You conned us. Oh god, no. You've conned us. Oh my god. Okay. Welcome back. It's nice to see that you're misreading dialogue, but welcome back nevertheless. Thanks, Caterpie. Yep, it's good to be back. We're back like we promised. I've got a question. Who's gonna read all these papers? I'm so glad. Nathan Cinders isn't suspected anymore. Yep, I'm glad too. We won't have to keep running from everyone anymore. Nathan Cinders, we're both exhausted. I'm going to get some sleep. Our rescue team gets revived tomorrow. Let's try to do our best. But what about the papers? They could have Gen 10 Pokemon written on them or something. They could have something valuable. I mean, what's the use? Oh, it's been a long journey. We have been through it all. We have battled Moltres, battled Articuno, we have found Ninetales, we have went through Snowy Path twice, and Rocky Road, I believe. We've done considerably well for ourselves over the past few episodes. But now the arc is finally closed, and next time we will be doing a bit more of a chill episode. And then coming up is another part which I am excited about, and it involves blue Pokemon, like I said, and you will see what I mean. I don't know if it'll be next episode they'll appear, or if it'll be the one after. I'm not going to promise anything, I will figure it out next time. But anyways, I'm going to leave it off there. Thank you all so much for watching today's video. If you enjoyed it, then please like the video, comment on the video, and subscribe to the channel for more content. And also check out my Twitter that I'm active on a regular. It's the same name as the channel, it's Cinderace. The link to that's on the channel itself. So thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.